The crown. The crown is pulled out to set the time and pushed in to wind the watch. When the crown is pushed in for winding, the sliding pinion meshes with the set of gears connected to the mainspring. The crown is pulled out to set the time. The mainspring is a thin, nearly foot-long strip of hardened metal coiled into a spring and contained by the mainspring barrel. It's connected to the winding pinion at one end and the mainspring barrel at the other. The winding pinion moves independently of the barrel. A connected ratchet wheel and click assembly allows the pinion to rotate in only one direction, keeping the spring from unwinding and ensuring that spring power can only exit through the barrel. The wheel train. The wheel train drives timekeeping hands and associated wheels. The center wheel is driven by the mainspring barrel and rotates once per hour. It holds the minute hand. The third wheel flows power through to the fourth wheel. The fourth wheel rotates once per minute in incremental ticks and holds the seconds hand. The axle of each wheel rests in a synthetic jewel bearing. The near frictionless jewels can keep internal watch mechanics running smoothly for decades. The balance wheel swings in a precise rhythm, knocking the pallet fork back and forth, allowing the escape wheel to move, which releases mainspring power in small, metered increments. The balance wheel. The balance wheel is the most fragile part of the watch. It's supported by a shock-absorbent mounting system, complete with a jewel bearing and capstone, which protects sensitive parts from impact. For example, if the watch is dropped. The balance wheel is partly driven by the hairspring. The escapement. The pallet fork and escape wheel form the escapement. A clever exchange of power happens here that forms the heart of mechanical watch operation. Driven by the hairspring, the balance wheel impulse pin bumps into one side of the pallet fork. The hairspring has regulator pins to adjust the active length of the spring. This alters the balance wheel swing rate, and as such, the speed of the entire watch. The characteristic watch ticking sound is made by pallet jewels as they catch escape wheel teeth.